Serena Williams' former coach unveils shocking predictions for Coco Gauff serve in 2025. Fire Trophy. Few elements in tennis capture as much fascination as the serve. It is the shot that begins every rally, the ultimate weapon in moments of pressure, and the stroke that separates champions from contenders. For Serena Williams, her serve was not just a tool, it was a declaration of dominance. She built an empire with it, winning 23 Grand Slams and striking fear into opponents the moment she tossed the ball. Now, as the tennis world pivots to the next generation, all eyes are on Coco Gauff, the American phenom, U.S. Open champion, and global superstar just 21 years old. Her athleticism, speed, and resilience are undeniable. But one aspect of her game has always been under the microscope: her serve. And recently, a surprising voice added fuel to the debate. Serena Williams' former coach, renowned for shaping one of the greatest serves in history, has unveiled shocking predictions about where Coco's serve could take her in 2025 and beyond. His words have sent ripples through the tennis community, sparking excitement, analysis, and speculation. Could Coco Gauff develop the most dangerous serve in women's tennis? Could she use it to dominate just as Serena once did? The legacy of Serena's serve. Before understanding Coco's potential, we must revisit the gold standard. Serena Williams' serve was not merely powerful, it was transcendent. Velocity, consistently clocking 115 to 125 miles per hour, with the ability to unleash 128 miles per hour aces. Precision, corners, body serves, wide serves, she placed them at will. Variety, flat bombs, wicket slice, heavy kick, all disguised until the last second. Clutch factor, when down break point, her serve was an impenetrable shield. For nearly 2 decades, Serena's serve was the greatest single shot in women's tennis. Opponents often admitted, if Serena's serve is on, there's nothing you can do. Her former coach, Patrick Miratogler, was instrumental in refining it. He often said Serena's serve was the foundation of her empire. It wasn't just mechanics, it was mental toughness, rhythm, and the belief that every toss could produce a winner. Coco's serve, the foundation and the flaws. Early promise. From her teenage years, Coco's serve stood out. At Wimbledon 2019, where she stunned Venus Williams, her serve often touched 115 miles per hour. Commentators marveled at the easy power she generated. Fans whispered, she's got Serena-like weapons. But as Coco climbed the rankings, inconsistencies surfaced. Double faults crept in. Tosses wondered. The fluidity that marked Serena's masterpiece sometimes deserted Coco under pressure. The critiques. Analysts broke down the issues. Erratic toss. Too far behind her head at times, leading to mishits. Second serve vulnerability. Opponents attacked it, knowing it lacked the same bite. Mental pressure. Serving for matches, Coco sometimes tightened, producing double faults. And yet, despite these flaws, Coco still won. Why? Because her athleticism, defensive skills, and fighting spirit covered the cracks. Her save wasn't a weakness, but it wasn't yet the weapon it could be. The prediction, a coach speaks out. In early 2025, Serena's former coach stunned the tennis world with bold remarks. Coco Gauff's serve will be the single most improved shot in women's tennis this year. By the end of 2025, it could be the most dominant serve on tour. The statement hit like a forehand winner. Fans gasped. Analysts dissected. Was this mere hype, or a glimpse of something extraordinary? The coach elaborated. Biomechanics. Coco had reworked her toss, ensuring consistency. Second serve revolution. She developed a heavier kick serve, modeled after Serena's, neutralizing returners. Mental fortitude. Experience in Grand Slam finals had given her confidence to serve under pressure. Physical prime. At 21, Coco's strength and flexibility were peaking, allowing her to add both pace and spin. Most shocking was his final line. Within 2 years, Coco's serve could surpass Serena's in variety. She may never match Serena's raw pace, but her tactical use of the serve could make her just as devastating. The ripple effect. Opponents react. On tour, whispers spread. Some players rolled their eyes. No one will ever match Serena's serve. Others, however, admitted concern. If Coco added a truly dominant serve to her arsenal, her athleticism and defense would make her nearly unbeatable. One top 10 player was quoted anonymously. If Coco starts holding serve as easily as Serena did, forget it. She'll run away with slams. Fans and media. Social media exploded. Hashtags like #GaffServe2025 and #NextSerena trended. Tennis forums debated. Could Coco carry Serena's torch? Or was this prediction setting her up for unfair comparisons? ESPN ran a special, From Serena to Coco, the evolution of the American serve. Analysts broke down frame-by-frame comparisons of emotions. The evolution of Coco's serve in 2025. Early season adjustments. At the Australian Open 2025, fans got their first glimpse. Coco's serve looked smoother, more confident. Aces flowed. In tough moments, she trusted it rather than fearing it. She reached the semifinals, powered by service games where she held to love repeatedly. Mid-season mastery. By Wimbledon, the serve had become a weapon. On grass, her white slice serve opened the court brilliantly, reminiscent of Serena in her prime. Commentators marveled at her ability to mix 120 mph flat serves with heavy kickers that leapt shoulder-high. U.S. Open defense. The defining test came at the U.S. Open 2025. Defending her title, Coco faced relentless challenges. Yet match after match, her serve carried her. In the final, down breakpoint in the second set, she uncorked a 121 mph ace down the tee. Serena style. The crowd erupted. She went on to win her second straight U.S. Open. Afterward, reporters asked if she thought her serve had become her greatest weapon. Coco smiled. Let's just say I've been learning from the best. The technical breakdown. Flat serve. Old Coco, 110 to 115 mph. Inconsistent placement. 2025 Coco, 118 to 122 mph. Hitting lines with confidence. Slice serve. Old Coco. Occasional wide serves, often telegraphed. 2025 Coco, deadly disguise, pulling opponents off court. Kick serve. Old Coco, weak, set up for opponents. 2025 Coco, heavy topspin, bouncing high, especially effective on clay. The evolution was undeniable. Mental transformation. Beyond mechanics, Coco's serve in 2025 reflected a deeper change, maturity. No longer did she fear double faults. No longer did she tighten at 30 to 40. Instead, she embraced the pressure, using her save as a shield. Her coach's shocking prediction was less about technique and more about psychology. Just as Serena had used her save as a declaration of dominance, Coco was learning to do the same. The bigger picture, American tennis reborn. For decades, Serena and Venus carried the torch of American women's tennis. When they retired, the question loomed, who would fill the void? Coco answered emphatically. With her improved serve, she wasn't just winning, she was embodying the tradition of American power tennis. Kids across the U.S. began mimicking her motion. Clinics emphasized the gaff serve. Broadcasters noted the cultural shift. Coco has made the serve cool again. The Serena comparison. Could Coco's serve truly rival Serena's? Power. Serena still holds the edge. Her raw velocity was unmatched. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.